Looks like it's shooting right here.
I know,
but it's not
perfect.
Are you going? Lucy! Hello, and welcome to the Success Society episode 6 or 7. 6?
6.
This is take 2 of episode 6. If you happen to have watched yesterday's episode, thank you for watching it. The setting on the camera was too dark, but we didn't realize until after we recorded it. I put it up anyway because content is more important than if it was pretty content. You could listen to it while you're driving, right? You don't even have to see my face. So I'm going to go over the same things that I went over yesterday, but you'll actually be able to see me talking to you today. So yesterday I was talking about one of my all-time favorite books. It's called The Go-Giver by Bob Burg and John David Mann. And actually, I feel so strange saying the exact same things that I said yesterday. But
now some
of you are probably watching it for the first time. I know, I do better all natural messing up than I do rehearsed messing up. But one of my friends that I went to elementary school with, her name is Ashley. Her maiden name is Tika, and we were like best friends in 2nd grade. But anyway, she messaged me on Facebook a long time ago and said that this book reminded her of me. And so when anybody recommends a book, I automatically go on Amazon and buy it immediately. So I went and bought it. It sat on my shelf for forever. And then one day I just randomly decided to pick it up. We were about to go on a vacation to Wimberley, just hang out. And I read the book while I was there, and everything about the book, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Everything about why I do everything, why our business has started, social media, everything. This is why. This book is everything. So I want to give you Cliff Notes version, like a few of the points. It's on the board. I wrote some notes. I can't really see them, but I didn't like the way the glasses looked yesterday, so I'm just going to be squinting, which I'll probably hate even more. But the first point, your worth is determined by how much value you bring in comparison to how much you take in payment. I wrote some notes every time. Okay, so the goal should never be, I want to charge a certain amount, so I need to make sure that I'm giving just enough value to give a reason to that I'm getting
that sounded
so nervous.
Like really reminding.
I know, I'm getting so nervous again. Here it goes. My office is cool and I'm getting nervous. Okay, so the whole idea should be, if you want to raise your prices, it's not about making sure that you're raising your prices and giving just enough to make sure that people aren't complaining. You should always, always, always strive to offer more in value than you're taking in payment. Always. Like I use the example every time. I see Chris at M Salon, I pay a ridiculous amount of money for my hair, but I would pay anything because the value that I get is so much greater than the ridiculous value that he's bringing me and how I feel and how I look. It's totally worth it. Another beautiful example, one of the girls here at the office, Tracy, went and got a pedicure at Walmart. Walmart, I said that, Walmart. She went and got a pedicure at Walmart. The man's name at Walmart, this is the Sugarland Walmart at Highway 6 and 90, I think, 6 and 90. His name is Tom, and she just wanted a shellac change on her toes, just a shellac polish change. Well, Tom gave her a foot massage, trimmed her cuticles, trimmed her nails. I mean,
he used
a massage, everything for $23. That is what I'm talking about. He did that not because he was charging extra for it, but because he wanted to take care of her. He wanted to make sure that she was happy. He was more concerned with giving her more value than what she was paying. And I'm talking about Tom at Walmart that did Tracy's toes on this film. That's how much value Tom brings. That's how you do good business. I want to go see Tom. I want to go see. You want to go see Tom?
I'm going to see Tom next week.
Are you really?
I've booked an appointment.
Okay. I'm considering if I should go today. Tom, yeah. So that's how you do it. That's how you get people to talk about you. If she would have gone to Walmart and gotten a regular pedicure and gotten exactly what she paid for, I wouldn't know who Tom is. Tom went above and beyond. That's how I know Tom. I'm so glad. See, it was meant to happen. Tom in Sugarland Walmart, I hope I come see you. Okay, the next point. Your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. So in this company, if you want to raise, you better find a way to serve more people. And that's serving people in our company as a whole, that's serving our members, that's serving the guests. You have to find a way to serve more people. If you want to make money quick, find a way to serve a lot of people and find a way to make that change quick. You have to bring value to people. Never, ever, ever, ever ask for more money, whether it's from your customer or from your boss, if you're not bringing more value. The way you get a raise around here is you bring the value, and it comes time to start thinking, of course I'm going to pay Lacey more. I mean, how the hell could I not pay her more? She's doing anything and everything. She's bringing me so much value. Of course I'm going to pay her. That's how you get a raise. That's how you make more money, because you're serving more. You're serving well, and you're serving more people. I'm sweating. I feel like a preacher. Your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests above your own. You place their interests first. When everything is going back to business, right? Well, I mean, hell, this is business. It's going back to Blue Lion. When you're in training with us for our company, first of all, before you interview with us, everybody has to read this book, because you have to understand our culture, our why behind everything that we do. So when you're in training and we're teaching you to lease suites and sell those suites, it's not about you. It's not about us. It's not a Blue Lion show. It's not, we have this, 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 and this. It's about listening to what you want. How are you serving other people? How the hell can I serve you if I don't know what you want? I can't assume. It's not about me. It's not about the person who's selling the suites. It's not about Blue Lion. It's about the member coming in, the potential member coming in, and how we can help them. And the thing is, it's not a 50-50 split. If I know who I am and what I'm meant to serve, what I'm meant to do, I'm focusing on taking care of the other person. I will be taken care of. I'm focusing on them. I'm getting all hot and bothered again, Lacey. I'm so nervous. One day, I'm sweating. One day I'm just gonna be cool as a cucumber, but until then, I'll just freak out and drink my wine. And
I don't think the wine helps. It probably. It's probably rising
probably
your
makes
body
me warmer.
temperature.
Okay, so we're talking about not a 50-50 split. You worry about the other person. And let me tell you something, you will never, never, never hurt yourself. You're only going to do well if you're trying to sell something that somebody doesn't need, and if you know what they do need, send them that way. If somebody comes into Blue Lion and I know we're not a good fit, let's say it's a new stylist, and they're fresh out of cosmetology school and they want to come in, they don't have a clientele. Say they have the money, they have the money, they're ready to put down the deposit today. Our team member better not take their money. You better tell them, explain to them why it makes more sense to go to a commission salon, to get trained, to learn. You don't sell people something they don't need because you're worried about yourself. You take care of other people. And I guarantee you, one day, that stylist is going to remember us. Or if they have a friend, they're going to remember somebody taking care of them and really caring about them. It's not about you. Whatever you're selling, whatever you're doing, it's not about you. It's about the other person. And when that happens, the money comes. Because you're not worried about yourself. You're not chasing money. Oh, where does the money talk come in? I remember talking about that yesterday.
I think you talked about the value, right?
I don't know how I missed that point. Now I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll move on to the next point. Authenticity is the most valuable thing you have to offer. You are the most valuable thing you have to offer. Are we seeing
your income is determined? You've already talked about it.
I know, but I missed something. There was some good point. Oh well.
We'll just keep the other.
I know. You can watch the other dark video. Just watch it while you're driving. I mean, don't watch it. Listen to it while you're driving. Okay, so authenticity is the most valuable thing you have to offer. You are the determining factor in your business. Everybody can sell the exact same thing. The difference is the person who's selling it. Think about the direct marketing businesses, right? They're all selling the same things. Everybody's selling Mary Kay. Everybody's selling Advocare. Everybody's selling, it's all the same things, but you have people that are wildly successful, and then you have people who never get their business going. What's the difference? It's the person. And it's how much they're caring about what they're doing and how they're serving people and how much they believe in the product. That's the difference. People buy you. It is 10% specific knowledge and 90% people skills. I am not very smart in a lot of ways. I know what I'm good at, and what I'm good at is people. And people know me, they like me, and they trust me. And therefore, I think no matter what I decided to do, because I am authentic, and you know that whatever I'm doing, you're getting all of me, you're going to trust me. So of course I'm going to do well in business because I have a network of people around me that know me, like me, trust me. That's how you build a good business, by taking care of other people. When you serve other people and you're not counting the dollars, that's what it is. When you're going to do something, asking how much money is it going to make me is not a bad question. It's a bad first question. That should not be the first question. The first question is what I'm trying to do. Does it bring value to other people? Then you worry about the numbers. If you're bringing value to people, that's the first step. It's not how much money am I going to make out of this. If you're chasing after money, you're not going to be truly successful. To me, success, I mean, you can be a millionaire, you can be whatever, but if you're chasing the money, if that is what you're going after, you're never going to be as successful as you could be, as if you were worried about serving others first, period. Did I make it through it? Authenticity is worth 10,000 more times than all of the closing techniques you'll ever learn in any company. Just be yourself. If people feel like they can trust you, there's no need for what do you call it? Salesmanship, yucky closing deals. You don't need to do that. Just be honest with people and put their needs first, and the success will come. Excellent. Okay, so I was talking to one of my friends, Keisha. What's up, Keisha? I was talking to her on the phone this morning, and she had a couple of questions for me. Maybe I shouldn't say her name. Sorry. I know. I don't know. We don't know how to edit. No. I can make this work.
Okay.
Well, I was talking to Keisha, and I have been talking to a few other people, but one of the questions that she had is just, how to deal with negativity in your life. And there's two different types of negativity, I feel like. I feel like there's people in your life that you can't get rid of because they're too closely related to you, or you work with them in a way that you can't break that bond. And then there's people that you can and need to move away from. I think the people that you can and need to move away from, I think that should naturally happen. I found that the more comfortable I've gotten with myself, in all honesty, the stronger my personality is, which I think can disturb some people, but I am who I am. And if you don't like me, and if you don't like the authentic sense of who I am, if I'm not bending and swaying around everybody to try to make sure that they like me, it's gonna rub some people the wrong way. And it should. I'm very caring, I love everyone, mostly, but I'm not going to pretend to be somebody that I'm not to try to make people like me anymore. I'm so done with doing that. It's exhausting, and I'm just not going to do it anymore. And so when you really start to become who you are and be unapologetic about yourself, then the negativity may come, but if you're focusing on and feeding on the really good relationships in your life, those other things just kind of simmer out, like they move out of your life. So let those bad relationships go. There's, you don't, and if it's somebody who you're related to or somebody that you love, you can love people from a distance. I can love somebody, but not really allow them in my inner circle without hurting their feelings. I just am not going to open up to them, and I'm not going to allow them to be near me. No negativity, but I cannot have that in my life. And the people, and then there's people that you can truly just get rid of and never speak to again. Really, really, really toxic people. Let them go. Just let them go. It's so hard, and I've never been in a toxic relationship. In all honesty, Steven and I have been together since we were 16. I've had, any other boyfriend I've had was, I think my other longest relationship was like a month when I was 15. So, don't really know what I'm talking about with toxic relationships there, but in friendships, I have had toxic friendships, and I understand what it's like to be drawn back in. It's almost like this magnetic power. You know inside, like when you're away from them, you know inside that this is not good, you don't need to be near them, but then there's something that draws you back in every freaking time. It's like a magnet. But at some point, you just have to say no more. No more. I'm done. I'm done. And when you finally make that decision and cut them off, it's good. it takes time and you may go back and forth, but just let those people go. It's so awful and it's so bad for your health, it's bad for your heart, it's bad for your spirit, and it's bad for everybody else around you who needs your energy. Because all of that energy that you're spending on that negative person, it's taking away from everybody else that you love. So don't be selfish, and don't spend that negative energy on somebody who doesn't deserve it, quite frankly. Let them go. Yeah, that was it. I'm about to make another video right now. It's gonna be fun because I'm gonna put my robe on. It's not sexy, don't get excited, but it's super cute. So I'm gonna make a robe, we're gonna talk about a few fun things, and I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.